Hey everyone. Well, we did not make a Monday video, but we're making a Tuesday video. I am back in the box. So, our daughter had minor surgery this morning, and yesterday was just really kind of crazy. So, I was not able to get in here. I want to show you, I know I said I would not go outside of the camera to show you what I was doing, but I did take just some stolen minutes here and there, and I finished one. Just one. So I'm going to show you what I did. I created a pocket. We put this together, I'm pretty sure on video, but I did the ephemera off camera. So this here, I've got a rusty old pin that's so cool. This opens up and it creates like a little belly band. And in this belly band then I took a couple pieces and I put brads on it. And it needed something that would keep it from falling through. And so that is what this does here. And then behind here, and I want to show you how I created this this little envelope. It's so cool. For those of you that do not have an envelope board, I'm going to show you a new way that I caught online. I can't tell you who created it, so I apologize for that. We have to come back and do some stamping on here, but here's an envelope, and I came in here and just cut out some papers, put dots on them. You see, I ran out of that. I would have preferred to have had a red dot, but I didn't have one, so I just went ahead and did a little glitter dot. Just a little bit of bling. It's okay. So we've got a sweet little envelope here tucked with really cute, fun ephemera. And then I keep that closed with, I should put a bead on here. That would be cute. So maybe I will do that. And I cut out a stamp, but yeah, we need to do some stamping here. I don't know if I'll get to that today. So that was a pocket, and then there is another little paper clip. I should put a bead on that as well. When you open this up, you have a writing space, and then here's a pocket, and I filled this full of little mini things, tiny, like that. The pocket is only this deep, so I just cut out a couple little things and filled it up. This is for me, but who knows? I may end up listing it at some point. I don't know. But then we've got a pocket here. I don't believe there's a pocket behind. No, there's a pocket right here. Love this striped paper. We need to do something with the front of that, but until I come across something, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing with that yet. So this closes up. You don't have to use anything to close it up, but this closes up. And I wanted to show this to you because I want to put it back in our little box. And I'm pretty sure I do have another postal here. We did this together. I think, did we do this together? Is there anything in here? No, there isn't. Is there? Maybe it is just going like, is this a tag? See, I don't even remember. No, that's not a tag. So this needs, yeah, I think this needs a something. So this may go, this goes in here, but there's something behind it and something in front of it. One of these are the two I have left. So this must go there, this goes there. Okay, that's got to be what goes on. But I wanted to show you that, and then I've done nothing, but I just pulled some stuff out because, to be honest with you, I don't know what I'm doing. I put these in front of me, and I just really don't have a clue. And then I came across this vintage card that one of you friends sent me. Look at the patina that's coming up on that. I will not cover the front because this is super cool. Look at that. And I was going to go ahead and lightly sand this and was thinking about putting some paper on it so that you could journal, but now I don't know that I want to cover that. Boy, that is so cool, the patina. I'm wondering now if maybe we will, let me think. Well, let's get back to it. Because I think it's gonna go in this one anyway. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I will just attach a couple pieces of paper to the back of it so that you can write and not sand or do anything to the card, so the patina will just continue to get richer and richer. So then I came up with this. You're probably sitting there thinking, Charlotte, what are you doing? Well, if I knew that, I could answer it, but I don't have a clue. Then I found these. So we've got a little paper doll on there, and I think I want to stay with the paper doll theme. I was going to say I put a new, yeah, I should really change my name to have the word shredded in there, or shred, or, I mean, I am going through these things like crazy. Totally crazy. So that's just nuts to me how fast I'm going through these. I don't think they're made like they used to. I'm not that hard on these things, guys, so I have no clue. But I'd like to move on. I've got another die that I haven't opened. I'll show it to you in a second. Because once I kind of made the goal of a dozen, because there's 12 months in a year. And even though I'm not following months, I just have kind of come up with 12. And I think I've got, 8? So there's 2, let's see, 4, 6, yeah, there's 8. So I need 4 more. Ugh. And once I get that done, then we can do stuff in between. And I got this die from Elizabeth Craft Designs. So this makes pockets. So there's a die that makes these but shorter, little bit smaller. It's as wide but shorter, meant to go in between, and then you can add pockets and then add all sorts of ephemera or whatever it is that you want to add. I decided if you go on to Elizabeth Craft Designs YouTube channel, you'll see these were basically meant to be plain, and I haven't done that. Pockets and stuff. It's just, to me, wasted real estate, and so I didn't want to make it plain. But I'm thinking this has a green tint to it. Is this a pocket? No. For some reason, I didn't make that a pocket. I wonder why I didn't, because that would have been a great pocket. But because it's got some green, I am thinking, will it go this way? Let's see. It will, but barely. But that would go. I don't know that I want both of these. I mean, this is what happens when you don't know what you're doing. So there would be one. Of course, we need to decorate it. Yeah, I think we might use both of these. And this does go that way because it's got an alphabet on the back. So yeah, although I think I'll reverse those. So we're going to use these, and do we want, let's see how tall, oh, we don't want that. We don't want these. Okay, no, we're not doing that. Not with the paper doll, but can we do one of these? It's a little bit, I mean, we could, Yeah, let's do one of these. So what are we going to do to this? I don't have a clue. Not a clue. But I do know I want it vintage. So I hope everybody's doing really well. I still have, guys, I've got a couple August sets, journal kits, still ready that need a home. So there's only a couple, and go get them while you can, because August, those kits, it's lavender, and they are beautiful, just beautiful. You don't want to miss out on that kit. It's really, really pretty. And if you go to a couple of my videos before this one, you will see everything that is in the kit. Now I'm wondering, do I want to do this? Maybe I do. Maybe I will. You know what? I think I will. I could make this a pocket, but I'm asking myself why. Why would you? This would be, you know what? We're going to do that. Yep, we are. We're going to do that. We're going to, oh, but then we won't see the back. Do I care? This says journey. This says thankful. Oh, Charlotte. Maybe we won't. Okay, let's not. Let's not. Let's see. What box do we want to get into? What do we have? Let's see. Do we have anything in here that would be a good background? So how is everyone doing? I hope you're all doing well. I was reading through the comments, and somebody said that they don't like lives. And because there's too much going on, and so they prefer, oh, that's a cat. That is cute. They don't prefer lives, and I want to let you know that I am going to end up going lives, probably 2 to 3 a week. And if I do, there will always be Friday that will not be a live. So if you don't care for lives, don't worry about that. That might work. I've got some old, yeah, don't worry about that. You'll still find me. And you know, lives, if I remember correctly, you can do a live and then the video will post, and you don't get all the comments. If you watch it, you don't get all the comments and all the stuff that goes with it. So lives don't necessarily, I think I'm going to use that. Lives don't necessarily mean that you have to have all that, all the stuff that goes with it. So, because I know I have caught lives after the fact, and there you can't talk and you don't see the comments. So that is not an issue for those of you that don't care for the lives. I just am to the point where I want to visit with everybody, and that's my whole reason for wanting to go live. Well, that's kind of cool, and so is this. So yeah, that's where I am with that. It's called, yeah, I'm calling it growth. I just want to talk to people and engage, and so that's where I am. I've got all these envelopes in here that are cool. You know, this might be good because we are going to deal with some paper dolls, so that might be good. Man, y'all sent me this. If I don't get in here, I don't remember. Look at all this cool stuff. Look at all these envelopes. Okay, yeah, you forget what you have. And I think I'm going to use this, but I think I'm going to keep the little one out. Yeah, so let's do something with this, but also, where are we going in? Let's see, what do we have here? We've been in here so many times that I don't know that. This is going to be too big. I don't think we're going to use this. I know we want paper dolls. Paper dolls. Maybe, I don't want that. Maybe these littler guys. What do we have? See, when you don't come prepared, this is the kind of stuff that happens. If I don't have it laid out, this is kind of where we're at. We've got to go through stuff, but you know, that's fun too. What do we have here? That might be neat. I think those might be too big. All right, we're gonna stop because I'll be here all day doing this, and that's arsenic. That's not gonna work for this month. I'm not gonna do Halloween. If anybody's worried about October, it's not gonna be Halloween because too many people don't really want to celebrate Halloween. Okay, let's see if we can work with what we've got and get the show on the road. So what is it we're doing? We've got this guy and we've got this guy here. And I think, and we've got this guy. And I think, let's maybe work with this one, the one in the back first. Because this is going to come back here like that. And we know we want this string. I want this string. So let's do what we know we want to do. And I think I'm going to double it. And don't forget, you always have washi tape. That's an option. You know, I've used a lot of this string. Maybe instead of this string, I'm going to use this. So we've got something different. So everybody's represented, right? So to double it, you're just going to fold this up like that. So you're going to take this and you're going to fold this up. You know what I'm really getting the itch to do? That is a file, something with file folders, file cards. Really, really want to do something with file cards. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I want that. Just a little bit more thickness. Okay, so then what did we pull? What do we have? We have this guy here. And I really kind of like that. That's kind of cute. Do I want to do a... You know what? I could do something like that. Where's my book? The book with the vintage papers. Here we go. Let's grab, oh, the mess I have. Oh, I've got an extra one of these, guys. This is in the kit. Oh, lavender, and rice paper. If you have never worked with rice paper, fun. So the kit comes with a whole piece of rice paper, just like I showed you. So I'm thinking, do we want, let's see, a little bit of a background or not? We want some, probably could have just used a piece of washi tape and done this. I think I do. For sure. This is probably, yeah, see it tears. it's just not good for anything other than, see how that happens? It's not good for anything other than a piece of background. So let's glue this down. We're gonna cover a lot of this anyway. Come on, glue. You worked a minute ago. Sometimes I want a glue stick, but I have found that a lot of glue sticks, they don't last. And so you end up having to come and do repair work. But for things like this, glue stick is nice because it's faster. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. If I can do this, get this to where you can't really tell. It did its thing. It's a little bit more interesting anyway. And we're gonna ready it up. And I'm gonna take a drink of water. Hope everybody had a great weekend. We try to stay in. We did end up going to lunch with our son and our grandson. My 14-year-old grandson, would you believe he is now 6 feet tall? Little booger. 6 feet. He is going to be tall. This is cute. I don't know if this is a Tim Holtz. It might be, but look at how cute that is. Now, I could get out the stamping. We could do stamping in here. Do I want to make this a pocket, or do I just want to glue this down? I think we're going to glue it down like that. Look at how cute that is. All right, we have a plan. We have an idea. So let's do it. We're going to glue this down. We're not going to worry about a pocket. We're going to have enough pockets here, and we can always add more pockets and fill this box up. I would love to have this whole box filled up with just cool ephemera. We need to get into buttons and all sorts of fun things. So I think, do we want that there? I think we'll put that there like that. So let's glue this down. And you have to remember, this is going to go in and out of a pocket. So you want to make sure your little ends are glued down, like these little ends here, because as you pull it in and out of a pocket, you don't want to have pieces come up because they're not glued down enough. And we can glue this whole thing down like that. Oh, that's so cute. And we'll see if we think we might want to do any stamping. Oh, and see, I've already forgot. We're going to put paper dolls on here. There we go. I got immersed in the idea and then totally forgot. We're doing a paper doll. We may not do a paper doll on this one. We might do paper doll on these other ones. We'll do mini paper dolls. Oh, that's cute. Something so simple, and look at how cute that is. Really, really cute. So, do we want to add more? Sometimes more is better. We could just continue layering. I don't know that I like that, but it's kind of cool. What do y'all think? Should I do it? Well, let's not ask. Let's just do it. And I think I won't put a paper doll in here. We'll look and see what we've got and see if I want to change my mind. We don't want to be upside down. So let's go for it. And I could come back later and decide, hey, let's add more. Yeah, let's see some numbers here. Interesting. And do I want, well, if you could see the mess, guys, you would be like, Charlotte, I can't believe I don't know that I can even get to my, I don't think I can find my little grabby numbers. Let me see if I put them away. I don't think so. I don't think oh, I did. Oh, thank goodness, because I could never find them, the mess I have over here. So I'm wondering, do we want a number up there? Let's see if we have something small. This might work. This might work. I think let's do the 1, 2, 3. Well, I'll do 1, 2, 3. Should have a tweezer, but I don't. And we'll just put you up here. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Look at that. That's super cute. Oh. Cute, 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 cute. Now let's see how we do in here. Oh, see what? That's what I was talking about right there. That's catching. Is it catching because there's no glue? But that's exactly, I like it sometimes when things like that happen, because when I explain what to watch out for and it happens, then you actually can see the why you need to be careful. And maybe, let's see if this will help. Sometimes doing something like this, it opens it up, you go behind, and it's way easier to get in there. So that will help you. Oh, cute. That's super cute. All right, then I think in the front I want the green one. Let's see. There's that. Where do we want the orange? And the green behind. No, I think I want the green in the front. I do. I think I want the green in the front. All right. So we may only get one of these done today. So let's see. What did I pull out? What do I have? Anything interesting? Look at this guy here. I'm gonna do a little layering. Maybe. Let's see, this is pretty cool looking. It's heavy. I'm gonna throw this out. Keep that because you don't ever know. That might be all we need, really. That might work. I kind of wanted this piece right here. Let's see. I tear this half that way, half that way. And the top, this is not gonna do, and neither is the other side. So just gently, let's see what we can do here. Some of it can be all right. Some of it would be all right. Or I could, that's what I need. I need this. Let's see if this will work. Do y'all have one of these? This is great. If you don't want to tear, see what it does? It's a good tool for roughing up things. And then of course, with the ink. So I'm like, what is going on in my life that I can share? Ugh, my husband got a new computer. You know what happens when you get a new computer? It wants all your passwords. Oh my goodness, guys, the passwords. That's Saga. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Look at that. Isn't that, look, you've got figure, you've got, yes, I love that. But then do we want to put a paper doll on this? We'll have to look and see what we've got, because I don't want the paper doll to take away from the background here, because this background's pretty cool. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I like that. We could just leave it like this. I'm trying to think if I have an embellishment. I can't think off the top of my head if I've got an embellishment to go on here. That's kind of neat, but it needs something else. Let's see. These are my little ones. I don't like that. Not him. He's cool. Maybe better. Let's see. Yeah, he's cute. Do we want him? Let's see. Yeah, I think we're going to use him. I might come back and stamp on this. Let's see. Yeah, I like him. Let's put him on there before I change my mind or start thinking about something else. I've left a couple of stamps over here to my left, so I'm wondering if I might want to stamp. Let's see what I've got. I've got ticket. Of course I have the ink stamp. I could maybe ticket. Should we do that? And we'll do it not in black. We'll do it in the archival vintage photo. Let's see how this looks. It won't be dark, which is good. And where's my ink stamp? My ink. Let's. This won't work. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. Yep, beautiful. Look at that. That's so cute. Okay, so he's gonna go right in here like that. And then we need this guy, and this will go, that's a J that way. Could have this in here this way. Let's see. Let's see what we like. Oh, that's kind of cute too, but I think I want the color. Yeah, I think. Ooh, guys, what do I want to do? Do I want the color? I think I do. So then, but you know what I think? Let's take this and let's see what that does. Gives you a great, look at that, just like a mess. We don't have to do it all the way around. You just do it where you want it to be a little bit messed up. And then then when you go to ink it, it's like the paper will really take the ink. See that? Can you tell? Can you see that? Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, so what are we going to do here? Maybe we'll just use the rest of this so it doesn't go to waste. Yeah, I think we will. Let's tear this right here. And mess this up. You know what? What will happen if I do this? Ha ha ha. Love this. Love this. We have to come back. I think we're going to have to come back. It's another video, maybe tomorrow, and we'll do the other one. Where did I do that? Right here. See what this looks like. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love that. Yes. Okay, so we are gonna do that because it's too clean. And this is a vintage box. So I was thinking one of these boxes, if I did it in, I want to do one in a shabby lace, but I know I won't keep that one. That one I will want to sell. But a Halloween box. Oh my gosh, guys, a Halloween or a Christmas box. How beautiful would that be? So cool. Oh, love that. Okay, then if I could use this, the tiniest little piece here, but I don't see how that's going to work or it's going to even look like anything. I'm going to keep that because that's really a neat piece. But I want, let's find, it has to be somebody that's not sitting, somebody that it doesn't have their shoulders. See how he needs to be. Well, yeah, see how he looks like he's leaning on something, so it's difficult to. He could be leaning right on that though, like that. This guy's sitting. This guy maybe. That's just too bright. I want something with darker color. Where's the dog? Would like the dog. See, he's cool, but he's sitting, so he like needs something to. Can't just be sitting in thin air. Okay, how about her? Is she sitting? She is sitting. Ah, there we go. I think we found it. I think we did. Can never have too many paper dolls. Yeah, he's sitting. They're cute. He's too big. She won't work. Okay, let's try either that one. I think these may be too big. Let's check this out. Yeah, they're covering everything. Okay, we're gonna use this cutie patootie right here with this dog. Oh, cute, cute. See if we can get rid of all this white. So cute. Okay, we're gonna, yes, look at how cute that is. And I'm thinking, do we want want to pull on this? Well, we have to make sure that we get enough glue on here. That we don't, that his little legs don't, nothing happens to his little legs when we go to put him in the pocket. That's what we want to watch out for. Okay. Put him down like this. And then I know I had, see these little guys? I wonder if this would look good as a pole right here. I don't know that I'm a fan of that. A tab, I should say a tab. That's too big. Let me see if we have something in here. That's too big. Too big. This may not work. Yeah, I think everything I have here is going to be too big. All right, that's not going to work. So let me go back to that striped again and see if I can make this work. I just think. All right, let's check this out. Oh, maybe I would like that better. No. Let's ink this and see what we get. This was one of the die cuts. Oh, I don't like that. So we're gonna leave it like this, but oh my gosh, guys, isn't that just cute? So let's put him in here without messing him up. Now that I'm looking at this, do I want this here? And then this. I hear the birds. I've got a patio. The roof to the patio is off to the right, and I can hear the birds. The poor birds, it's so hot outside. They're just panting. And I hear them, and I don't know where they're at. I don't see them. But we put a seed block out for the birds, and then we've got fountains with water, and they're in there, those fountains all day. Look at how cute this is. All right, how many minutes have we been on? Probably a long time. Probably long. Y'all are probably sick of me. 43 minutes, so I think I'm probably gonna wrap it up. But let's put this in here and see. What's going on?
They're on their way home.
Okay, that's hubby.
Blood pressure's 95/60.
Okay, well
It's
that's
low.
good.
It's low.
It's low, but hers is low. Yeah, hers is, they're stopping to get something to eat?
Yeah,
Okay, so you don't need to run over there.
no.
Okay, yeah, that's about our daughter who is on her way home from her little minor thing that she had. Okay, so we've got this cute one, and then we go to this. Look at how cute that is. Oh my goodness, guys, this is just fun. Then we did this one, and then we have the next one to do will be this one. So I think this is going to be the next video, and I won't do anything here without you. We're not using these guys. They're not going in there unless I do like I might do one that is kind of like a Halloween. So I've got this. This is a pocket. This could have a little something if you wanted, and this is a pocket. So we've got 3 pockets, but I know I want this in here for sure. I really like that. I wonder, would it go in? Would we want to put it in here? let's see, I could put it behind and put it in here like this. Maybe that's what I'll do. All right, I'll think about that, and we'll figure it out again. So tomorrow, this is what we're gonna be doing, because this is it the last one? No, I think we've got one more, or not? Did we decide? No, we just have this one. So, and then I've got 4 more to make, but yeah, we will figure this card out tomorrow. So if you stuck with me for the 45 minutes, I really, really appreciate it. Let me have a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. And we're going to do another one tomorrow, so I hope to see you back here. Take care, everyone, and thank you so much for everything. If you were interested in the lavender kit, there are a couple in there, so get them while you can. And big hugs. Bye, guys.